Hola, bienvenidos a mi canal Spanish World. Hoy vamos a estar hablando acerca de los verbos irregulares. Espero que lo disfruten como yo haciendo esos videos. We're going to be talking about irregular verbs, verbos irregulares. So why don't we go ahead and start where we always start, talking about the subject pronouns. Remember, this is the most important part of Spanish. You have to know these. Yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes. If you don't know these, go back and watch a few of my other videos about the subject pronouns. All right. And then I also did a video about regular verbs. So regular verbs have these endings. Remember, there's three kinds of verbs in Spanish. You have AR verbs, ER verbs, and IR verbs. And these are their endings. For example, hablar, aprender, escribir. You'll notice that they have the same endings. For example, that O right there matches with this O right here, hablo. So you get rid of the AR and you put an O because it's the yo form. Yo hablo. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that right now. Let's just get right into it. Oh, and these ones were for the boot verbs. And maybe I should have you guys go back and take a look at that video as well, because the E turns into an IE, right? Same with this one, the O turns into a UE. Anyway, I could talk about this all night long, but let's go into the boot verbs. So the boot verbs, these are the the irregular verbs. Los verbos irregulares. Vamos a estar hablando de los verbos irregulares. Y aquí están. Here are the irregular verbs. Salir, we have salgo. Notice that it doesn't have an O at the end. Well, I mean, it has an O, but it's not just an O by itself, because it also gets a G, right? Salgo. It's an IR verb. And so all of these endings are the same as the regular IR endings. But the yo form normally is just an O, whereas on this verb, salgo. All right, you have other verbs like that as well. Venir, vengo, vengo. And then these are kind of like a boot verb. Vienes, viene, vienen, right? It's almost like a boot verb. But right here, it's irregular. Vengo. And then conocer, which means to know, like a person or a place. You have conozco. Conozco. So it gets a ZCO pronounced sco. Conozco. And then hacer, hago. Decir, digo. Tener, tengo. This one is similar to venir. It does the same thing. It's like a boot verb, but it's got a little sock sticking out of it. Tengo. It's irregular in the yo form. Say, to know, like a fact or something, not to be confused with conocer, which means to know like a person, is sé. Yo sé. I know. Caer, caigo. Poner, pongo. Caigo, pongo. Traigo. So a lot of these just have a go at the end. Go. Oigo. This one doesn't have any friends. Capo. It has a P. It's the only one that does that. I fit. Capo. Merezco. Merezco. I deserve. Merezco. Notice that it's sort of similar to conozco. Merezco. Same with this one. Produzco. Traduzco. And then you have doy and estoy and soy, which are similar to voy. I skipped over voy here because I wanted you to realize that all of these are irregular. And this one is very irregular because it's voy, but then these ones act as though this were an AR verb. One thing to mention with estoy over here is you have estás, está, están. These ones have a little accent mark, so don't forget those. But those are just minor details. Also, this one, these are all irregular. Ser, soy, eres, es, somos, soy, son. And I need to do a video on ser and estar, and that one will be coming up. By the time you watch this, it'll probably already be up, and by then I'll have to put a link mentioning that. But in the meantime, if I haven't put the link yet, just go to my channel and I'm sure you'll find it, because sometimes I have a hard time putting links. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys what I'm going to be doing for the homework. So let me stop sharing this. All right, let's share this. Okay. So I'm going to put this link down below. Salir. This link with these flashcards. Salir means to leave or to go out. From 118 to 157. This is for just this video, and it has all the irregular verbs in it. But I'm using the same link for all of my videos, so you can go and watch my videos and then study the vocabulary in each video. And they're all going to be in the same list of vocabulary flashcards. So salir means to leave or go out. Salgo, actually, let me flip this around so it's doing English first. So I leave or I go out is salgo. To go is ir. What's the yo form? I go. Voy. To come is venir. What's the yo form? Vengo. To know a person, conocer. I know a person, conozco. To do or to make, hacer. I do, I make, hago. I say or I tell, digo. I have, tengo. I know, sé. I fall, caigo. I put, pongo. I bring, traigo. I am worth, valgo. I hear, oigo. I fit, quepo. There's that P. To deserve, merezco. To produce, produzco. I translate, traduzco. I give, doy. Notice that I put tends to be non-permanent for to be. That's going to be estar. It tends to be non-permanent, and I'll do that video, like I said. And then I am tends to be non-permanent is going to be estoy. And so I am tends to be permanent is for ser. It's going to be soy. So you guys can go ahead and take a look at those. And then for homework, what I want you to do is watch this episode of Peppa Pig in Espanol, Miss Rabbit's Day Off. And I am going to put some questions down below that will have some of these verbs, and then you guys have to answer the questions. Okay, and you can put those down in the comments below, and I'll check your work. All right, perfect. So now, why don't we go ahead and do a little exercise here. Yo no caber en la silla. Caber means to fit. Silla is a chair. I don't fit in the chair. Yo no tener que regresar a casa. What are these answers going to be? Yo no quepo. Yo no tengo. Yo me caer, caigo. Mi amigo y yo, ir is vamos. So anyway, I'm not going to read all these. You can look at these and then pause it, write them down, and see if you can do it. And then go over here and here's the answers, and you can check them on your own. That way, this video is not, like a half hour long. So, and then after you do that, do my exercises down below. Thank you so much. And if you like what I'm doing, subscribe, give it a like, and you can support my channel by Venmoing me money. No, I'm just joking. Don't do that. Okay. Hasta luego.